What's up, DJs? Aaron Trailer here. This is the Crate Hackers 11.5 update. I'm going to be blunt. This might be the most important release we've shipped in a very long time. Not because it's flashy, not because it's some gimmick feature, but because Crate Hackers is finally hitting a level of stability and reliability that working DJs need for their prep. This is the release where the app starts behaving like something you can trust with your real library, your real gigs, your real crates. So today, I'm going to walk you through what actually matters through version 11.5, what's fixed, what's better, what changes your workflow, and of course, what's coming next. Listen, if you use Serato, if you export crates, if you've ever dealt with duplicates, maybe you had a matching fail, this video is for you. So please hit subscribe, drop a comment while you're watching. What software are you using right now? Is it a Serato, Rekordbox, or maybe Virtual DJ? Because this release was built around real DJ pain. So let's get right into it. Let me start with the truth. 11.5 is not about the shiny new toys. 11.5 is about trust. Crate Hackers is solid now. This is the update where exports behave, matching behaves, libraries behave, Mac and Windows behave. This is the version where the tool stops feeling fragile and starts feeling like something you can actually build your workflow around. Serato DJs, this is the main event. This release includes the biggest Serato integration fixes we've ever shipped because we heard you, and I know exactly what you've been dealing with. You export a crate, tracks duplicate, metadata comes out wrong, history imports messy, stuff breaks. That's just simply not acceptable. So what 11.5 does is, number one, fix the duplicate tracks when you're exporting to Serato. This was one of the most annoying bugs. You export a crate and suddenly you got doubles everywhere. This is now fixed. Exports are clean, no duplicate junk. Fix number two, history import has been improved across Serato 3 and 4. If you've got years of gig history, we now import sessions properly and even better. We automatically deduplicate the sessions so your history doesn't become a pile of repeated noise. Fix number 3 was support for the Serato crates. Crates created in Serato 4.0 and above can now be imported correctly. And that's a really big deal for staying current. Here's fix number 4. Metadata is now exporting correctly. This is huge. When you export, the metadata now exports correctly. The artist, the song, the title, the BPM, all the fields that matter when you're actually prepping a set. No more mystery tracks, no more broken info. Fix number 5, the crate order is preserved. This one is subtle, but DJs instantly feel it. Let's say if you build a crate in specific order, energy flow, tempo, progression, set structure, that order now stays intact when exporting. It doesn't get scrambled. Fix number 6, the auto-filled crate naming. It's a small change, but it's a big payoff. Exporting is now faster because crate naming is now auto-filled. Less typing, more mixing. Fix number 7 is the Serato connector startup issue that is finally fixed. Some issues were failing to start the connector at all, so that's fixed. Crate Hackers now just connects properly instead of just dying quietly. So yeah, if you're a Serato DJ, this update is basically your new workflow repair kit. I realize we spent a lot of time on Serato, but again, I really want to encourage you all to dive in, even if you're a virtual DJ, Rekordbox, algorithm DJ user. Crate Hackers simply works now, which leads us to section number 3. The track matching is finally smarter. Now let's talk about the thing that DJs don't think about until it breaks. Track matching. This is the difference between, wow, this works, and why didn't it find my song? So here's what 11.5 fixes. File path mismatches fixed. Matched files now display correctly when reopening the crates. No more, it was matched yesterday, but now it's missing today. That's part of the past. Better matching accuracy, even tiny differences like extra spaces in artist names. All that used to break matching, but now it's smarter and cleaner, a lot more accurate. Export selection bugs fixed. This one was brutal. If you didn't scroll through the whole crate, sometimes the tracks wouldn't export. Now that's been fixed. Everything just simply exports properly. Unselected matches work correctly now. Before, you could get stuck with a match that you didn't want. Now you can return to a crate, unselect, fix it, move on. Rendering issues on crate pages fixed. Some crate pages weren't displaying fields properly. That's been cleaned up. Overall, crate navigation is simply smoother. Matching is more reliable, and exports just don't randomly miss tracks. This is a real DJ grade improvement. Moving on to section number 4, streaming and cloud crates. These are the future. Now, I want to talk about what I think is one of the coolest long term shifts, and that is streaming. We've been holding on to our MP3s. We might want to start thinking about converting to a streaming library just in case. We never know where the industry may be heading. Here's the old world. Curators had to host playlists on their own accounts, and that's risky. What happens if someone deletes a playlist? What happens if a curator leaves? What happens if something disappears? That's simply not stable, so we built cloud crates. Here's what that means. You connect your Spotify and then your Apple Music. When you see a crate you love, you export it directly, instantly, to your own account. And these are not just random playlists. These are mix-ready crates built by working DJs, the absolute best of the best. So you can take your MP3 library and start converting your workflow into streaming crates without losing structure, without losing quality. And yes, more services are coming. This is where DJ Prep gets going. Section number 5. Here's our biggest update yet. Spotify limits are now increased. This is quick but important. Spotify import and crate limits are now increased. That means that streaming crates aren't just toy-sized anymore. You can actually build real working crates, not just 50-track samples. This is a real crate size now. Updates are on the horizon for crate hackers, so please hit subscribe for the latest news. Let's talk about the performance and stability. This is the unsexy win. Nobody clicks on a video because they love the term platform detection, but DJs absolutely care about what that actually means. The app doesn't freeze, it doesn't crash, the app doesn't melt your laptop. So in 11.5, startup issues are fixed with Mac, Windows. It installs now with a proper startup. Window compatibility has been improved with better file paths, better export drive handling, less weirdness. If you're a video DJ, MP4s, those are recognized now. All of these edge cases have been addressed. RAM usage issues, some machines were getting hammered. That's now been reduced. And if you ever had a crate hacker's beach ball on a big crate, a big history, a big library, this update is worth a shot. Now let's move on to the fun part. This is what's next. This is, of course, stability. That's all we're talking about in this video. But version 12 is going to be all about the polish, better menu bar, better navigation, easier onboarding, and some new tools coming in 2026. Prepare yourself for the release of Banger Button 2.0. Let me give you a quick update as well on Banger Button 1.0 is simply hanging because it suffered from the transfer of Serato 3 to Serato 4. So just know that when it returns, it's going to be better, so much better. I've seen it in action, and we're just a couple weeks away from releasing it. So hang tight for Banger Button 2.0. I genuinely think it's one of the most important things that we are building. Crate Hackers is not trying to be another playlist app. This is DJ first music organization built around real gig workflow, built around crates that are actually mixable, built around what works for real dance floors. And now with 11.5, the foundation is stable. So if you want the cleanest crates, the best DJ tested playlists, and tools that actually respect how DJs work, subscribe, drop a comment, tell me what software you're on, because what we're building here is in public. We are working DJs, and we do this for working DJs. All right, so version 11.5 is live. Go update, and I'll see you on the next video. Happy hacking.